What's going on, Mutha truckers? Question of the day. If you were able to fix one thing about the trucking industry to make it better for all truck drivers, what would you do? What would you fix? Because, Vice President of OOIDA says that truck drivers should get paid more and get paid for everything that they do. Would you say that this is the biggest major problem in the trucking industry, or is it something else?
What would be the number one reform that will maintain trucking as a pathway to the American dream?
I think the number one thing would be start paying truckers. Again, they're exempt from overtime since 1938. Congressman Van Drew introduced the Got Trucker Act to take that away. Truckers were paid for all their time. Average long-haul trucker gives away 20, 30 hours a week sitting at a shipper or receiver waiting to be loaded or unloaded, and most of them never receive anything for that. I mean, who wants to give away their time? I ask that all the time. Do you want to go to work and sit around for 3 hours before you start getting paid? I doubt it.
So let's get right into what the title is and why you clicked on this video. So what's going on with that Arkansas Bill 1569, right? So this was the Secure Roads and Safe Trucking Act of 2025. There's a couple things about this. One is they wanted English proficiency, and two is they wanted you to have a domestic, basically be an American citizen and have a CDL to drive on Arkansas highways, right? And so the Representative Long, actually, when you look at this, and I'll show you this right here, you go to actions from this bill, and you'll see that yesterday he retracted and withdrawn, and it says withdrawn by author. So I'm not sure what it is, but there's been a lot of heat on this, a lot of exposure on this. And I'm not here to say that the representative got too much heat, but for some reason, the representative has withdrawn from this bill. From hearing this news, I would say that Canadian truck drivers, Mexican truck drivers, and non-domiciled truck drivers, immigrant truck drivers that have a CDL are all very excited about this news. Right. And so, Mutha truckers, let's get into what they propose now instead. So what they're proposing now is Representative Long is pushing for this House Bill 1914, which has nothing to do with having a domestic CDL, but has everything to do with English language proficiency. Now, on a federal level, we already have that because of a memorandum in 2016, they are being advised not to put truck drivers out of service. So Representative Long wants to push this House Bill 1914 to make it legal for the states to actually fine truck drivers that don't have proficiency in English. Basically, first-time offenders would face a $500 fine. Repeat offenders would face a $1,000 fine. And Long described his legislation to the House Public Transportation Committee as a very simple bill, saying that currently federal law requires a person with a CDL to be proficient in English, but there's not a state law. So he wants to change that. Mutha truckers, when it comes to this, what are your thoughts about that? I read some comments. A lot of truck drivers were saying that this is a cop-out. Again, Canadian truck drivers and Mexican truck drivers are really happy that this isn't going through because they do a lot of business in Arkansas. So we don't know why he withdrawn from the bill to have all truck drivers that drive in Arkansas state to be a domestic American citizen CDL driver holder. There's a lot of drivers that are happy about this, a lot of foreign drivers that are happy, and a lot of drivers in America that are not so happy. Where do you fall in this? Comment down below on that. So I live in Houston. And so hearing what the Texas Department of Public Safety is working on is always very strange to me. They're always the one that are allowing these self-driving trucks and these programs to be in their state, right? And so this situation right here, the Texas Department of Public Safety makes an announcement that they say that recently Texas Highway Patrol troopers had the unique opportunity to assist Bot Auto, an autonomous self-driving vehicle company, by helping artificial intelligence identify and recognize first responder vehicles at the Texas A&M Rellis campus. These trucks are already delivering shipments between Houston and San Antonio, right? And so, they're teaching this AI this. So I thought that was so interesting. Why is it that Texas is always this testing ground for these self-driving trucks? And the reason why I bring that up as well is I know there's a lot of people that don't agree with the Teamsters. Some like it, some don't, right? But the Teamsters are now pushing lawmakers to require human operators in these driverless trucks. And on this situation, on this note, I would have to say I agree with this. There should definitely be someone in the truck at all times. I don't always agree with what the Teamsters are doing, but in this situation, I do. So, Mud Truckers, comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. I definitely want to share information and, get out everything that I can. Another thing that I want to do is a great gentleman reached out to me at the Mid-America Truck Show and said that he's having a charity event, and Ike from Bonehead Truckers is helping with this event. So anytime that anything's helping a truck driver, I definitely want to be able to spread that word. So here's the information on that as well.
What's going on, Mother Truckers? So look, y'all know this man here. You guys make sure to follow Bonehead Truckers. So this man here, he's doing something really great, and they got a truck show going on. So you want to talk a little bit and tell them when that is?
Yeah, it's May 3rd, my birthday, and I'm going to have a cupcake at least, but it's in Calhoun, Georgia. But hey, I'm just putting Bonehead Truckers on it. This man right here is going to tell you about it.
So, Charles Parrish, at the bottom right there, he is a fellow truck driver, buddy of mine. He's fell on some hard times with some real bad health issues. His kidney's working at 16%. He's had a heart attack. This is all within the past couple of months. Been a truck driver for about 12 years, and it's all went away. Every proceed for the truck show, car and truck show, is going to be in Calhoun, Georgia. All proceeds will go to benefit him, to try to help get him back on his feet. I've got room for around 50 trucks, all bobtail. I've got a secured lot, 4-gear trailers if you're coming through with a load. And I've got room for about 125 cars. If you've got it, bring it. We've got food trucks coming, vendors, got a live DJ. If you got a band, come sing. Get your name out there.
Karaoke. You're going to sing karaoke.
I'll sing karaoke. I'll sing all day.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, look, these are some good people. You guys watch the show, you watch this man, come over, support something great, and support some truck drivers.
Hey, appreciate it.
Yeah.